Hey everyone, what's up? How you guys doing? I'm so excited to just talk about empties today. I have so many empties to share with you. I have hair care, I think a little bit of skincare, and some makeup, so we got a bit of everything, and here it all is in my big huge empties bin that I got at Target. So first I'm going to share with you all of the makeup products just because those of you who don't care about all the other stuff can just stop watching the video after this. And I just want to say I used up mostly face products, eye products. The first thing I have here is from NYX, and it is their Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. I love this. I already repurchased it. I have a new bottle right up there, and you get 2.03 fluid ounces. This lasted me quite a long time, but I do use other setting sprays. So if you were to use this every day, I would say it would only last you maybe a few months at most, like 3 months. That's how long I seem to have this bottle anyway. And I think I got this at IMATS for about $5 normal price. I think it's around $8 or $9 depending on where you get it. I really did like it. It did give me a dewy finish after I sprayed it, but I would say that this is best just for kind of like de-caking your makeup. Like if you were to put too much powder or a little bit too much product on your skin, this one spray of this will make it look kind of more natural, more second skin again. And I wouldn't necessarily say that it made my makeup last any longer. I didn't notice anything like that at all. So I would just say to get this if you want to have more of a glowy look to your skin, or if you feel like you put on too much powder and you want to kind of tone it down, this would be really good for that. Next up is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. I love this powder. I mention it in almost every empties video, and I've just talked about this so much. It's my favorite drugstore powder. You get tons of product when you first get it. I used up every single last drop because it's my favorite stuff. I use the shade Translucent. This is only $3 wherever NYC is sold. It's just a great finely milled loose powder, and yes, I have repurchased it. I always have these in my makeup collection because I just can't go without it. Next up, I have this Rimmel concealer. It's called Match Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer, and it also says you can use it as a highlighter. This is in the shade Fair. I believe it's the lightest one that they have. I wouldn't repurchase this. I have in the past, but I'm kind of over it now just because I like to use my Revlon Colorstay concealer stick over this. Also, I've been loving the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. This is like my #1 concealer. I don't really like this that much anymore because I feel like it's too yellowy and I really have to mix it with like another concealer for it to work, so it's kind of, it defeats the purpose really. I just don't like the way that it's, you know, it's kind of more yellow tone. You can see it like against my face. Can you see what it looks like? It's just, you know, it just doesn't match me very well. I felt like it gave nice coverage, but I don't know, it was a little bit runny, and it had, you know, you really had to set it a lot with a lot of powder for it not to move, and I have dry skin. Next up, I have some foundations. I have my 2 favorite foundations. These are all that I use, and I like to mix both. I like to wear them alone by themselves. Today I'm wearing both of them mixed together, and they are the first is the Revlon Colorstay in 110 Ivory. This is the dry skin formula. I love this foundation. It's one of the only drugstore foundations that really matches my skin. I love the way that it blends into my skin very nicely, and it sets. Once it sets, like, it does not budge. Lasts all day. I have no issues with this, like no complaints. This is definitely a holy grail for me, and I seem to mention it in like almost every empties video, and yes, I already have a new bottle. I have repurchased it. My next foundation is the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and this is for high definition. You know, it's meant for like looking nice and crisp, like second skin. This really is HD. It looks like second skin. Once it's on, you can't even feel it. It's very light, and that's what I love about it. I feel like it really does give you a natural look, but you can build it up for more coverage. It's definitely like a medium to full. Like if you build it up, it can be full coverage, but on its own, like with just a few dots on your face, it's like medium kind of coverage. Like my freckles will still show through, but it'll still cover all my redness, which is great. And this is about $40 without taxes, so it is kind of pricey, but it's definitely worth it. I would totally recommend this to anybody. Even if you have oily skin, just make sure you set it with the powder. And you know, my shade is N110, and I believe they all start with N, so don't be intimidated if it's like, if you're cool tone like I am. I think they all say N in front of the names, but they do have a lot of shades to choose from. So does Revlon. These are both really great foundations that I have been using for years. Next up, I have some eye products, and first is my Almay Get Up and Grow mascara. I just love this mascara. It just gives gives me a little bit of everything, but it's really great at giving length and thickness and just great curl and volume. I mean, it's just, it gives me separation too, which is why I love it so much. I feel like the brush is what really makes this mascara great. The formula is a little bit on the dry side, but I feel like that's why I can build it up so much. I don't get any clumps either. I can layer the heck out of this mascara. I'm wearing it today. I'll move my hair out of the way so you can kind of see it better. I am wearing a lot of eyeliner, so I'll look down. Maybe you can see better that way. So yes, I would repurchase this. I already have a new tube of it right over there, and I just love it for any time, any occasion. It just makes my lashes look and feel amazing. I have Jordana Fabuliner. This is a liquid liner pen, and this is in the shade black. I really like this pen because it's super easy to use since it's like pen form. You just take off the cap and you get this kind of felt tip looking thing, and it's not too thin. I mean, it's not as thin as some of the pens you see out there, but it's definitely not like a thick, bold type of look either. You can really get whatever amount you want. You can get a thin or a thick line. You just have to apply your pressure differently. I'm not sure if there's anything left. Oh, there is a little bit. So you can just see how you can vary the lines. Like it's really easy to use, and I really like to use this for wing liner especially, just because it's really easy to make a wing just like in 2 seconds, like not even kidding you. It's nice and dark, really black. This is actually this is like 6 months old. This lasts forever. It takes forever to dry out. It's one of the best liquid liner pens I've ever used. The Revlon Colorstay, I used to use that one. It dried up on me after like 3 months. This guy, like 6 months. It's only $4 or something at Walgreens, where Jordana sold. Next up is my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is just like a little thin brow pencil. I have the shade Ebony, and one side is a little brush, like a small brush you can just use to, you know, get into your brows, and the other side is the actual pencil. And the tip of the pencil is really small. There's nothing left to show you guys because I really used all of it up, but that tip is nice and fine, and I really like that because it's easy to get into your brow. Like, it's just so small, so you can really get in there, fill in the patches. And I used to use just the Brow Wiz, nothing else, but now I've moved on to brow powder, and I use my dip brow to kind of like set the powder that I use. So that's the Brow Wiz. I definitely will repurchase it sometime in the future. And last but not least is my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural Powder, and this is in the shade Light. So there's the pan. I definitely used everything. Like, there is nothing left. I even got around all of the edges. I was being really good. I'm saving this to for Back to MAC, which is a program that MAC does where you can save up 6 of their empty products to get a free lipstick or eyeshadow or gloss, and I think it's a great program. It's so awesome. It's why I come back, and I like to shop at MAC, you know, some here and there, not as much as I used to, but you know, they definitely, I love this program that they have for their customers because it makes you want to go back and buy more, you know. It's a really nice incentive, you know, who doesn't want something free? So I'm saving that for Back to MAC, so I'm not going to be throwing this out, but I have repurchased it already, and they did change the packaging. I really like it. This is the old packaging, this is the new one, and this is the same exact product and everything. The shade is Light, and this used to be more of like a kind of like a bubble shape, but I've used it quite a bit. So it comes with a mirror now too, and I just think it looks great. So that's it for makeup, and now I'm just going to talk about all of the other stuff I have. The hair care, the skincare, the body, whatever it is. I don't even remember. So let me see in this big old bin what I got. First things I want to talk about are these Frieda Frizz shampoo and conditioner. I cannot even explain how much I love these. They were so good to my hair. I actually used them up the last drop today, but I really do love the way that this made my hair feel. It just made my hair feel a lot silkier. This is my natural hair texture. I have really straight, almost fine hair. Like, it's not too thin, but it's not thick either. It's definitely in the middle, and you know, sometimes it gets really frizzy, so that's why I purchased these, because they claim to, you know, tame frizz, and it really did. I definitely noticed a difference with this shampoo and conditioner. Next up, I have my makeup removers, and you guys have heard me rave about these products so many times, so I'm going to keep it short. This is the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. I love this because it's gentle on my eyes, and it really does get rid of all of the eye makeup, even if it's waterproof, even if it's really black mascara, eyeliner, whatever it is, it gets rid of it. I use a little cotton ball, cotton pad, whatever, and I just put on the tiniest bit, and this lasts me like about 3 months, one bottle, maybe 2 months, depends on how much I use it, because I do like to use it to remove other makeup too, but it's just really great for my eyes, and I cannot recommend it enough. I've repurchased this so many times, as you guys have seen in my other Empties videos. And then I have all of these makeup wipes here. Now, this is not over 1 month, so don't think I'll be using isn't like this many makeup wipes, because I swear I don't. I pretty much use 1 pack of these a month, and they are the Neutrogena makeup wipes. You get 25 wipes in 1 pack, and I really like them because they're super soft. Like, the cloths themselves are nice and soft, and they really are moist. They don't dry out on me, which is great. I absolutely love these makeup wipes. They get off every last drop of makeup. I don't even need to use this eye makeup remover, but I choose to just because I am a freak when it comes to removing makeup, and I have to have every last drop off of my face. Even when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, I have to make sure it's all off because I'm just one of those people. I can't sleep if I don't have my makeup off. And I love these makeup wipes just because they really get the job done. I believe they're worth the price, $5, $6, depending on where you buy them. The other makeup wipes I used up are the Up and Up Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. These are the ones that you're supposed to compare to these, Neutrogena, and I like these because they're only like $3 and I get 25 wipes, and I like to use these just for cleaning off swatches off my hands and, you know, cleaning up my makeup collection, making sure everything's nice and tidy. So yeah, these are awesome just for cleaning up stuff, and that's what I would recommend them for. I've repurchased these so many times, like I've been obsessed with them, and I always have a pack of them next to me on my vanity, you know, just to keep it clean. So yeah, these are really awesome Up and Up makeup wipes. Next up is this Gillette Satin Care with a Touch of Olay shaving cream. I really like this because it kept my skin really soft. It had that Olay smell. It did not irritate my skin or anything, and I think the gold is really pretty. I don't know why, but I do. And I just really like this. It was nice for my sensitive skin, and it's like a gel and you just rub it up and it gets really nice and foamy. Super great stuff, really affordable, and I've talked about it before, so I'm going to go through it quickly. And the next thing is from Aveeno, and you guys know I love this. I have mentioned this face wash a bunch of times too, so I'm going to quickly get through this, but it's the Aveeno Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser, and I really like it because it comes with a pump, and this lasts me like months, like at least 3 months. I feel like it's never ending. I use like 2 pumps after I've removed my makeup just to, you know, get a nice clean feeling on my skin, and I have really sensitive skin. This is so good for it. It doesn't make it feel dried up after, and I like to have one of these by my sink and one in my shower just so I remember to clean my skin. I have been getting less breakouts since I started using this. I believe it has soy in it for the moisture factor, but it also has salicylic acid, and that's for your blemishes, to get rid of them and to tame them. I do have dry skin, and this doesn't dry it out, so it's really great for me, and I absolutely love this stuff. Really, really nice face wash, so I would definitely recommend it, and I've repurchased it so many times. Next up is this Dove Sensitive Skin Body Wash. Now, body wash takes me forever to use up. I feel like I use it so much every time I take a shower, but this bottle is huge. It's usually like $5-6, pretty good deal, and I really like this because it makes my skin feel moisturized. Dove is my favorite soap to use. I've tried Caress, I've tried Ivory, I've tried you know, the Irish Spring. All of those dry my skin out. I have really sensitive skin. I can't use scented stuff most of the time on it. This is unscented, and it just works really well. It foams up nicely, it feels nice and clean, you know, all that stuff, but it also keeps the moisture in my skin, which is really important to me. So this stuff is awesome, and I've repurchased it so many times. My next product is also like a holy grail of mine. It's the Aveeno Clear Complexion Daily Cleansing Pads. I've talked about these in almost every Empties video because I'm constantly using them. What it is like a big pad. One side has scrub side, like little scrubbies on it. The other side is just like a cloth, and you can use it to wipe your makeup off, or you can use it to wipe your face and just, you know, clean it. I really like these because I feel like it also doesn't dry my skin out. It has the same, you know, moisture-rich soy extracts that they say that they use in their face wash. This also has salicylic acid in it, and I feel like when I use these two together, it's just a great combination, and I hardly ever break out anymore. I've been using these since I was a young teenager, really, so you know, these have never failed me. Next up, I have this Up and Up nail polish remover. This is just the acetone maximum strength one, and you know, warning, flammable, all that good stuff. And I like to get the blue one just because this is like the regular acetone. It's not strengthening, it's not sensitive skin. This gets off all of your nail polish. This is serious business remover. Like, it removes glitter, everything. I don't like to get the other formulas because I feel like they don't work as well, and I don't really paint my nails that much, but when I do, I like to be able to remove it easily. So this is really great. It's like $2-3, really cheap, super awesome stuff. I have more shampoo and conditioner. This is from Organics. Actually, they just changed their name to OGX. These are the weightless hydration coconut water shampoo and conditioners, and I actually didn't like these very much. I would not repurchase them. I didn't feel like they really gave me any hydration. It was kind of, you know, it was exactly opposite of that, actually. I feel like the shampoo kind of dried my hair out, and it definitely faded my color so badly. This shampoo shampoo, I can't even tell you, like after one use of this, it just faded. My color, like there was like a stream of black. It was crazy. And it smelled really nice, like natural coconuts, and it looked cool. I mean, it was clear, the bottle was clear, it looked kind of cool, but I think that's why I really bought it. I have liked organics products in the past, but you know, this just didn't do it for me. I really didn't like it at all. I got some more shampoo and conditioner for you. These are from Herbal Essences, and they are the Moraccan My Shine flavor or scent, whatever you want to say. So these were supposed to nourish your hair and add like argan oil shine. Like it's supposed to be argan nuts. I don't know, that's what it says it's made with. So yeah, it's supposed to be like argan oil, and I really my mom bought these actually, and I liked the way it smelled, but I feel like it really washed the color out of my hair. I've been staying away from Herbal Essences lately because I just feel like it's not been doing it. Like, I don't know what it is about their shampoos, but lately they've really been just harsh on my hair color, and I don't like that, especially since I have other things at the drugstore that work way better for me. So I'm kind of going to be staying away from Herbal Essences for a while for that reason. And last but not least, I used up a small size of the Juicy Couture Original perfume. Now this is like from high school. Like, it took me forever to use this up. I actually had this bottle at my grandma's house, so I didn't wear it every day, you know, I only sprayed it like when I was over there. This was one of my first fragrances that I ever tried, and I'm not talking about like, you know, when I was like a preteen, because I feel like those don't count. This was one of my first like more adult kind of perfume, even though I was still like 15 when I first tried this. It's one of those fragrances that, you know, has so many good memories for me, and I still really love the way it smells. To me, it smells sweet, but it's also kind of florally and a little bit fruity, but mostly floral, I would say, but it's not overwhelmingly sweet. Like, I've had people tell me that they really like this, you know, men and women. I've recommended this to a lot of women in my family, and they all really like it. And you know, it's a nice scent for every day. It's not too heavy. It doesn't last like all day long, but it is really nice for just a few hours if you want to have like a nice, something more than a body mist, but not something amazingly strong. You know what I mean? Like, this is just kind of like a mid everyday, like a little bit of a light scent. And yeah, that's Juicy Couture for you. It's just a really great classic scent for me anyway. I feel like it's always going to be a classic because, you know, we all had our like Britney Spears perfume phase, and maybe Jessica Simpson or Paris Hilton, whatever you're into, but for me it was like Britney Spears. I absolutely, and J-Lo, don't get me started on J-Lo. Glow or whatever, that was like my thing. Like, I loved Curious. That was probably the first perfume I ever owned, and I wore that when I was like 10. I thought I was so cool because I had Curious by Britney Spears. And then I moved on to J-Lo, which was, I still like the J-Lo perfumes, I'm not gonna lie, I think they're really good. But I even had Fantasy by Britney Spears, which I can't even stand. Like, today I cannot smell Fantasy by Britney Spears, or else I'll pass out. It is way too sweet and yucky for me, but it's just so funny how you change as you get older. But I still really like Juicy Couture, and I still wear it to this day. So this is just like a classic scent for me. I will never get tired of this scent. It's just one of those, I love this so much because I feel like it's not too strong, it's not too sweet. It's just really nice in the middle kind of scent. So that's it for this Empties video, and I try to make Empties as soon as my bin gets full. I don't really keep track of how much time passes in between these videos, but I think this time it was about 2 months, and I used up a lot in 2 months, which is crazy because usually I wait about 3 or 4 months to make these videos, but I could not stand it anymore because my bin was just getting like too full, and I don't like it when things get overcrowded. So yeah, that's why I decided to make another Empties video. I always enjoy Empties videos. I just get so much satisfaction out of finishing up products. I know we all do, especially us beauty addicts. It doesn't matter if it's like a shaving cream or, you know, a face product, you know, we just get kicks out of using up stuff. I know I do anyway, so please tell me I'm not like crazy, because I really do. Like, when I finish up something, I'm like, oh yeah, that's an empty, I'm gonna go put it in my Empties bin. I love doing these videos. I think that giving mini reviews on products that you actually finished are just so helpful and also kind of interesting because everybody's Empties are different. Everybody likes different things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys have been using up lately, and as always, thank you so much for watching.